Hey people, welcome to Mystical Wisdom 444. How y'all doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Well, I uplifted. All right, God want us to be uplifted today. So if you have time, check my community page. I uploaded and put a uplifting video up of nature. Of what God has been showing me the last few days. Now, let me say this to the collective. If you've been picking up feathers, God is letting you know and your ancestors that they are protecting you, and that whatever dark magic is being sent will be sent back to senders, just so you know, okay? Because I know my aunties and them and uncles been talking about that in the community the last few days, and that is really real. I've been finding feathers every day. So that's how I know how strong the attacks are, how serious this is, and it is not a game, people. We must take our spiritual protection very seriously. 111 on the clock. Please be mindful of your surrounding, the people, the environments on your job, in your home, outside your home, in your community, the things that's going on. Amen. Because we are in the last days, and the Lord is doing a great thing for the people, but also it's going to be a lot of collapse. A lot of people finna collapse. A lot of legacies are about to be totally wiped out for people's disobedience. 144 on the clock, to the word of the Lord, okay? So let me say this before I get into the message. With the first card, the Lord had gave me on Sunday. I was on my way to work, and I seen a bunny, and that was a blessing. But the Lord had said to me directly, cut them off. And so I said to God, God, I did that. And he said, no, cut them off. And let me say this to the people. Please be mindful, 222 on the clock. Please be mindful when God telling you to do something specifically and directly. Here's the reason why people a lot of times miss the blessing of God, because of their disobedience and them saying, well, it ain't happening. I don't see nothing going on, Lord. But you don't see what goes on behind the scene. You have to always keep in mind, God create and design certain things in our blueprint for a reason. Okay, so it is imperative that you listen to God, your ancestors, and Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Megatron. When they speak to you, you have to listen, because it's for your protection, okay? Because you're needed, and so we can't have you leaving here prematurely due to other people's jealousy and envy. We need you here, amen? So let's get to the first card. And it says, listen to the voice when it persists. Again, you have to listen to God's direct, specific instruction in your ancestors, because it's given to you for a reason. Amen. 333 on the clock. You have the ability to affect your own destiny. Now, God is saying you do have the ability, because he has spiritually equipped you. So you need to use the tools that are designed within you to see the manifestations come up out of you. Amen. So we're going over to the next card. You are on the right path. So people going to tell you in this hour, it may be family, friends, I don't care who it is. It could be your man, your woman, or whatever, you like, or whatever, going to try to deter you off your path, because the Lord shared that with me the other day. And here's what the Lord said: stay on your path. Whatever somebody else's destiny is, that's not your destiny. This is why it's imperative you link up with the right, correct people, because not everybody going with you. Amen. So let's go right here to go within, meaning you have to go within to bring you to have the ability to affect your own destiny. Because when you go within, you can center, you can be quiet. For protection, stabilization, foundation is stable. Okay. It may not be stable on the outward appearance right now, amen, like myself, but it will be in shortly, very shortly, in due time. So just be patient with God and yourself, and just, one step at a time, one day at a time. Okay, so we're going over here. When it feels right, do it. So God's saying whenever it feels right to move on that project, or move in a new direction, or relocate just all together, you need to move. Okay, you do not doubt what God telling you. I don't care what it looked like on the outside. I'm a true example, and in due time I'm gonna share my experiences of that. Be like your spirit guide, amen. So God is saying, be like your ancestors. Whatever they telling you to do, that's what you do. Okay, don't do nothing else but what they telling you to do, because this is your blueprint to get you to where you supposed to be. Carry the torch for others to see and wake up the world. So see, again, this is why it's imperative to listen to the voice within when it persists, because again, this gonna carry you carrying the torch for other people, because you are the light for them, amen. So that's why God ain't called everybody to be a leader. See, everybody want to lead, but like God told me the other day, they don't know how to follow. And so when you got people out here swapping destiny, trying to destiny swap and all that, again, this is why it's not prevailing, because they not people that are, number one, built for that particular blueprint. Number two, that's not their calling. Number three, that's not their lane. So when you in somebody else's lane, that's the type of things that happen. Amen. You get left behind, or whatever the case may be. Here we goes over to the next card. That's why you want to carry the torch for others to see, because you the example for them. Courage arrives when you step over fear. So God's saying we got to step over our fears. We have to step over things that no longer going to put us in a lack or a poverty or a standstill, stagnant position. We moving forward into being calm and keep going. Number 10, it's a lot of endings. Yesterday I noticed I seen a lot of 10s and a lot of 9s, and that means endings. And I came across, like, I got 6 to 7 endings coming in my life personally. I'm just saying, me personally. And I thank God for it, because it's going to be people, places, and things, because they just don't align with my vibration. And that's fine. And again, I said that before. Please be at peace with that, because I know I am. And that's why I can look forward to moving on, because, it is what it is. And everybody got a time. And when they not ready, you just don't press the issue. You respect it and move on. Amen. That's why I said be calm, keep going. Amen. Universal love, that's what that card is. Universal love is true love, so love all. So God is saying in this hour, it's going to be some things that's going to happen, right? And like, for instance, it could be a relationship, it can be a friendship, it could be a co-worker, it could be a boss. And let's say you, like me, you Haitian, you African American, and your colleague or your co-worker is aphrodisiac, but they're not 222 confirmation. They're not, African American, but they say that descended, but they're white. So God's saying, He made everyone different, right? And don't get caught up on color. Color is just, He wanted us to understand the differential of difference, of being different, okay? But He wants us to appreciate all colors. And all, again, universal love is true love, so love all. So be grateful and thankful for all different nationalities and groups of different colors of ethnicity, because that's a blessing for us. It really truly is. And you may come into a relationship like that. So that's why God said, just love everybody, because I made everybody different for a reason. Amen. So here we go over to success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. So let's say you want to be a multi-millionaire. I do. I'm going to become the first millionaire in my family. And the reason I'm going to become that is because that's my destiny. Number two, it's my birthright. And, you know, when you want to be of assistance to others and you really don't care about the fame and being seen, it's easier for you to do that type of thing. Amen. Because the recognition don't come from people or the validation, it comes from God. Amen. Here we go over here to you. Your path may be bumpy, but this will soon alter. I love this card, y'all. I love this card. Let me tell you why. Because when I see this card, I'm finna move. And I've been praying for that, and some of you all have too. And it's time because I told God, me and God had this dialogue a couple days ago, and just yesterday, well, a couple days ago and yesterday, shortly. The reason, like he said, he's relocating his people all over is because of spiritually, geographically, biblically, symbolically, each individual or groups of us out of the 144,000 in the body has a specific assignment. And so some certain current locations, like right now, where we may be right now, may not be just to be appropriate, the proper fit for the assignment where we're going. And, you know, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. Be at peace with that and thank God for it. Because a lot of us want to travel. I know I love traveling. That's my thing. That's a part of my mission. So if you are one to prepare for that and know that's your calling, God is giving you the confirmation through me today and others in the community. Your path may be bumpy, but will soon alter. So let me say this, and because I'm about to wrap the video up, because that was that on that note. But let me say this to you all. If you all have been seeing red cardinals, blue jays, rabbits, deers, crows, because they've been talking about a lot of crows. If you're seeing crows, you got to watch your surrounding. Because the ancestors letting you know, people, like my auntie was talking about that today, somebody watching you from afar, monitoring you. It may be good, it may be bad. For the black crows, it's bad. I'm going to tell you, it's bad. Unfortunately. If you seeing bunnies, that's fertility, that's abundance, it's prosperity. It's near. If you've been finding feathers, like I said in the beginning of the video this morning, like me, all week, I know I've been under a heavy, severe attack because I'm doing my videos now, and people know who I am and knew who I was. A lot of people been trying to destiny swap, and they ain't understanding they not built like I am, and they not built to go where I'm going. And so that's not their destiny to play. If you've been seeing deers, follow your intuition, please. It's going to preserve you and those who connected to you. Those who may fall off during this time, pray for them, wish them the best, no matter what the circumstances was for the disconnect. Understand not everybody built to go. Not everybody as strong as you. Not everybody mentally strong as you. Not everybody mentally, spiritually strong as you. Not everybody built to be just like you or in your tribe with you. So you have to be at peace with that. And that's one thing as a shaman and a healer, an ancient herbalist, I understand that very much. My journey taught me that. My lessons in this life have taught me that, and I ain't even finished yet. But I'm just saying, you have to be at peace with that. Don't never get upset when certain things, it just ain't meant to be. Amen. I want to say this as well. If the red Blue Jays, the red cardinal, my auntie and was saying is blessings. So we know that's coming. But thank God for that. And God saying, he just said to me just a minute ago, some of us going to receive like something supernatural this week. And the other people, aunts and uncles in the community been saying that, but he just said that to me just randomly. But so prepare for that. When you do receive it, stay quiet. Because my aunt was saying that, and God said to me a few days ago, like, say less, give less energy. And the reason for that, because people finna get really bad karma. And this was the reason for this message. I was doing my dishes yesterday while I was at work, and God always speaks to me while I'm at work, but it was just out of random, and he said, your enemies, everyone in the that has come against you and the 144,000 star seeds will receive specifically 10 to 20 years of direct karma from God and the ancestors. So I don't know about y'all, but that ain't enough. That's sad. So I would suggest that us in the community and collective begin to say a prayer for these people, because the karma they finna get, we cannot help them. We cannot assist them. We cannot do anything for them. You know, people have to understand, when God put people in your life, we ain't talking about the devil, I'm talking about God. When God sends people in your life, they are to be a blessing to you. And if you disrespect God and disrespect that messenger or the oracle or the seer or the healer he sent you, I don't care if it's your kids, your man, I don't care who it is. If they forfeit that journey with you, you got to let them go. And it's nothing personal, but they have to understand they didn't make the correct stand when it came to you. And when people don't stand up for you like you stand up for them, you got to let them go. And I'm a strong believer that, you know, my kids will tell you in a heartbeat, mama will cut you off. And yeah, because why go through agony and be hurting or hurt by somebody you supposedly love that don't really love you like that? It don't make no sense, you know? That energy and that love can be channeled to a true individual who, number one, will not disrespect God, will not disrespect you, and will love you the way God love you. See, a lot of people right now, let me say this, I'm going to wrap it up. A lot of people keep talking about they believe in God, but God finna show the saints and the ain'ts. And the ones who ain't God's children, they have already turned their back on God. They either done sold out or sold their people out or whoever or whatever for whatever they was trying to gain. And the sad thing about that, they finna burn for eternity. And eternity is forever. So each is to his own. I don't judge, because people do things for a reason. So it is what it is. But for those of us who trying to stay on the right path and be with God and meet the gates, the heavenly gates, you got to understand, when God give you a specific instruction, I don't care who it is, you got to cut them off. Because if you don't, it's going to cost you. And he said directly as well, after he told me that, he said they're going to get 10 to 20 years direct karma. He said, and after that, he said, if you stay attached to them, you going to get it with them. And see, when you know you're not getting the bad karma because you done paid off that particular arena or karmatic debt, you don't want to be connected to them or anybody affiliated with them, because that's what your life finna be a part of if you stay connected. So please, people of God, if I know you love your people, I do too, but you got to pray for them. And, don't get your emotions involved. Just move on. Just, let them. Here's how I want you to think about it. Let them deal with this, excuse my French, the shit you had to deal with. See, when people putting out that kind of energy and that type of envious and jealousy and hate, they don't understand when it's time for them to deal with it personally, and you not strong enough, a lot of people going to be out of here because they not going to be able to make it. And they're going to be wondering, how did she make it? How did he make it? Because they walked with God. They didn't walk with man. They didn't walk with the things of this world. They understood when it was time to be set aside, they got to be set aside and be for the master's purpose. Amen. So I hope that helps somebody today. And, make the cuts you need to make, and, just stay focused on your path right now, because you got people to reach and people to teach and places to be and people to see. You ain't got time to be fooling around with people just ain't ready. It's okay. They just, God bless them. Amen. So, I hope this helps somebody. And y'all have a great day. And thank you for tuning in to Mystical Wisdom 444. Have a great day now. Bye.